2019 wasn't where I wanted to be. But I'm gonna make sure 2020 is.
Yeah, it's rewind time. Yo, if I could throw a rewind, I would want Fortnite and Marquez Brownlee.
Hell, man!
Hey, listen, kid. I've had enough of your pranks for today. Why don't you just scurry along, go bug someone else, okay? Isn't it past your bedtime anyways? No, wait! I can't understand you, okay?
Cue the music.
That zombie book downstairs, it's fake.
So tired, I hide, but you're feeling tongue-tied, I lie for you. Take me back to the moment, take me back to the feeling, take me back from the lonely, take me back to you.
Adventure.
Oh shoot! Joseph! See?
Get out! Get out! Thank you for watching.
Where do I even begin? 2019. My worst year on YouTube. Posted 6 videos that year. 2 were school projects and 1 was an apology video. But after all of the disappointment and all of the letdowns, you guys don't deserve any of that. So, I made a promise. I told you that in 2020, I wasn't just gonna post more. I was gonna push myself to do my absolute best this year. Did I do just that? Well, that's up to you to decide. 2020 was gonna be the golden year. Tommy Tom Season 3. Big 2020 clown movie. The redemption year. And then...
the deadly coronavirus officially hitting the U.S.
The spread of the coronavirus. Testing positive for the deadly virus.
New suspected cases in California, Oregon, and Washington.
So we need to do what we can to stop this virus from spreading.
Oh no. Now at this point in the year, I had only posted 4 videos in 2020 so far. And now there was this virus going around. Was I just gonna give up on YouTube thinking it was hopeless and do the same exact thing I did last year? Heck no, I made you a promise. It could have been so easy for me to just be like, because of the virus, I'm taking the rest of the year off. Peace. But I didn't. The virus didn't stop me from fulfilling my promise, and I wasn't gonna let it stop me from keeping this promise. If anything, this actually gave me more time to work on my craft. I had all the time in the world to write scripts, come up with stories, film videos and movies, and do what I love. And I think I really forgot what that meant in 2019. I forgot what made me Joseph Fierro. Throughout my 6 years of being on YouTube, I experimented with different topics to see which one felt right for me. I did Flash videos, vlogs, reviews, even Fortnite videos. But the one thing that I kept constantly coming back to was the acting. The movies, the little stories I made, the skits. I've always loved to act and produce movies. I love writing stories and seeing them come to life when I film them and I edit them to create my final piece. It's the most rewarding thing in the world to go from laying in your bed and thinking of a plot for a movie to watching that final product and watching the movie with your family and seeing that idea become a reality, and then you say to yourself, yeah, I did that. And that is what I did this year. I started off the year strong with Star Wars Episode 1, The Force Has Shaken, where I partook in an intense lightsaber battle against Nathan as we fought for our lives. I continued the year with the Coca-Cola Cherry commercial auditions, where we find a man holding auditions for a commercial, only to find something a little more sinister going on behind the scenes. This video came to mind when I was thinking of ideas for a video and I saw a Coca-Cola Cherry bottle on my desk, and I was like, you know what, let's make a video about it. The Star Wars trilogy continued with Star Wars Episode 2, The Rise of Fierro, where Jedi Joseph Fierro once again faced off against the villainous Darth Vader in a fight to save the galaxy. Alright, now the year started getting a little creepy with my Invisible Man video. In this video, I was being haunted by a mysterious invisible person. Now this was another video that was fun to make, especially with the recent release of the new Invisible Man movie, which I still have not seen yet. Okay, now this is when things changed. COVID hit and I couldn't get anyone outside of my home to be in my videos. So what do? Create an educational video about washing your hands to avoid catching COVID, of course. Hi, Joseph Fierro here from The Joseph Fierro Show. During times like this, it's very important to wash our hands. Just a completely innocent and harmless video, until, of course, we find out that something a little bit sinister is going on behind the scenes. In May, I thought it'd be relevant to make a video about a guy having the time of his life while in quarantine. That is until we find out at the end that it's not all fun and games anymore. Now in the summer, I thought it'd be fun to do something a little different. I made a short film with the title of Sleep Sleep. The movie was about a man forced to repeat the same horrible day over and over, as we find that he's stuck in a deadly coma. Delightful, right? It was a fun twist on the idea of repeating days, and worked out so well, especially with all the time I had on my hands, and also considering the plot only required one actor. I really appreciate all the support that I received when releasing this film, and I cannot wait for you guys to see what I have planned for my next short film. Next up on the channel was a video entitled Quarantine and Alone, where we see how our old buddy from the past video, Quarantine, is keeping up with this new style of life. We see his mind slowly go as he goes insane from extreme isolation and loneliness. This was another great project to film, especially because I felt that I really got to show another side of my acting abilities. And it was a lot of fun. I got to completely lose my mind every time I filmed. Much time is when we started getting into time travel. The premise was about a burglar who's trying to steal from a janitor that's working at a school. The burglar would redo the same scenario with his time machine each time he had failed. My mom was awesome for letting me use her school as a set for this video, and it really added a lot of variety to my channel, so that the only set I ever used wasn't just my room. Towards the end of the year in October, my little brother and I released a skit called Lollygaggers, where we find a man stuck at work with no creativity or excitement in his life. This is until his buddy Perry shows up and takes him on a super fun and amazing adventure. This one was loads of fun to film with my little brother. We got to act silly, do crazy stunts, and wear cool costumes. The year ended with the big Halloween video. In honor of the spooky season, I thought I would release a scary Halloween video where all of my past characters would come back to life as zombies. Joshua from Sleep Sleep, Joseph from Quarantine and Alone, and the janitor and the burglar from Much Time all returned for this spooky video. Now if you made it to the end, and props if you did, then you would know that I may have made the biggest mistake of my entire life.
No!
And there you have it. That was my 2020 year review. What a year. It had its ups and its downs. Many downs. But most importantly, I just want to say thank you so much to each and every one of you for sticking with me even when I changed my videos from acting to Flash videos or Flash videos to Fortnite videos, or even when I barely posted anything in 2019. So this year was dedicated to you guys. Even with everything that happened in 2020, I knew there was no way I was gonna break this promise that I made to you guys. And I'm nowhere near done yet. Remember Tommy Tom Season 3? I'm still doing it. Remember that untitled clown horror movie? I'm still doing it. Remember the final part for my Star Wars series? I'm still doing it. I have not changed a single thing about those promises. And they're all coming your way very soon. So get ready for 2021, where I'm gonna push myself even further. You're still gonna see what happens to me after all my characters come back for revenge. You're still gonna see that clown movie that I keep talking about. You're still gonna see what happens after Jedi Joseph Fierro joins the dark side with Sith Darth Nathan. You're still gonna see the rest of Tommy Tom Season 3, where... sorry. Can't spoil. All of this and so much more is coming. So here's the 2021. Because 2020, what a ride.
Ja, das är. Das är. Das är.
Congratulations. You did what I always thought you would do. You hit 1K.
Bobo?
Right here.
I thought you were dead.
Yeah! I thought you were dead!
You ain't the only one, kid.
What are you doing here? After all these years, after all this time!
Everyone thought it was done. Gone. Dead. They didn't know the real story. And the story's only just begun.
Coordinated mind, syncopating in and out of elevated time, feeling like I'm